For countless hours, I immersed myself in secret online exchanges, never revealing them to my husband. And now he's severing our bond while exposing my concealed truths. That single realization feels like it defines my entire being now. A life I demolished through my own choices. The collapse of our marriage wasn't abrupt. Michael and I had shared 12 years of wedlock. To the outside world, we seemed solid. A house, 2 children, and a routine that appeared sensible. He worked tirelessly to secure our finances, while I managed the home, the kids, and the daily chaos. We weren't unhappy, but we weren't truly alive either. Gradually, I failed to see that our connection had morphed from one of passion to one of mere logistics. Paying utilities, scheduling activities, preparing meals, enforcing bedtimes. Our conversations, though regular, lacked substance. Did you pay the water bill? When's the next dance recital? Don't forget the parent-teacher conference. Somewhere in that monotony, I stopped being his partner and became more like a roommate. So, when I stumbled into those virtual chat rooms, it felt harmless at first. Just anonymous screen names, playful chatter, nothing significant. But one night, I connected with someone, a man who seemed to genuinely listen. He didn't view me as Michael's wife or the mother of our children. He saw me as an individual. Our conversations started lightheartedly, exchanging jokes, giggling over late-night remarks, but they soon grew profound. He asked about my dreams, my frustrations, even my appearance, and I opened up. It was intoxicating. After years of feeling like a ghost in my own existence, I was suddenly noticed again. What began as casual messages evolved into nights that slipped away unnoticed. While the kids slept and Michael worked late or rested nearby, I hid beneath the blankets, my phone's light casting a glow on words I'd never dare speak aloud. I shared photos, innocent ones initially, just smiles or clothing choices, but they grew bolder, as such things often do. Before I realized it, I was sharing with this stranger secrets I hadn't told Michael in years. I convinced myself it wasn't cheating, no physical encounters, just text, just digital fragments. But deep down, I knew it was a betrayal. While Michael begged for us to reconnect, to share our thoughts, I poured my deepest self into a void, giving my heart to someone who existed only in cyberspace. Those online nights became an addiction. I yearned for the rush, the feeling of being wanted. Michael noticed the change. He'd come home to find me weary at dawn, questioning why I was so tired, why my phone was always in my grasp. I dismissed it. Mindless browsing, sleeplessness, but lies pile up fast. The night everything crumbled, I fell asleep with my phone still in my hand. A notification flashed across the screen. A message from the man I'd been confiding in. Michael picked up the device. He saw everything. Every word, every photo, every secret I'd shared with a stranger instead of him. When I awoke, he sat at the foot of the bed, my phone in his hand, his face pale and hollow. He didn't shout or break anything. He simply asked, "Why? Why could you share your nights with someone online but not with me?" I had no answer. Not because I didn't understand, but because the truth was too cruel. Those chats made me feel more alive than our marriage had in years. Admitting that would have been like twisting a knife in his chest. So he left the room, quiet, broken. That silence was more crushing than any fight. By morning, divorce documents rested on the kitchen table. Not drafts, but the final ones. He didn't want therapy or a chance to mend things. He wanted release. Worse, he wanted everyone to know why. He told his relatives, our friends, even our faith community. She spent her nights with strangers online. She betrayed me. He left out no detail. Suddenly, I wasn't just losing my marriage. I was losing my place in the world. Whispers followed me, sympathetic glances, condemning stares. I became the woman who chose a screen over her husband. The divorce was quick. Michael had the stability, the income, the righteous ground. He gained primary custody. I got weekends, barely. The children don't fully understand. They know I did something wrong, but their embraces feel hesitant now, as if they're uncertain of who I am. Now I sit alone in a small apartment I can barely afford, wondering how I traded a real life for a fleeting fantasy. Michael is moving on. Healthier, happier, more open than I'd seen him in years. I'm left surrounded by the wreckage of my choices. The man online? He vanished. Profiles deleted. Gone without a trace. Of course he did. He had nothing to lose. I'm the one who lost it all. Do I regret it? Every second of every day. But regret can't rebuild broken trust. It can't erase the pain in Michael's eyes when he realized I'd rather confide in a phone than share our life. It can't bring back the nights I stole from our marriage. I thought I was filling a void, reclaiming a part of myself lost to motherhood and marriage. Instead, I burned it all to the ground. Now when I see Michael at the kids' exchanges, he looks past me, as if I'm already a shadow. The man who once held me, who built a life with me, sees nothing when I'm there. And maybe he's right. Because here's the truth. I gave my nights to a stranger online, nights I never offered my husband. In doing so, I destroyed our marriage. Now, all I have left is the dim memory of a phone's glow and the ruins of a life I can never reclaim.